Yo, what's poppin'? What's good? It's yours truly, the kid, Tori Devon, and welcome to the Tori Devon podcast. Tori Devon, how y'all feeling today? Or how y'all feeling this year, man? I ain't talked to y'all since last year. I'm sorry, that was on me, but I wanted to bring the show back, and I wanted to bring it back hard, so boom. Here we are here. Welcome to the Tori Devon podcast show. Like I said, where music, money, and what matters is what we talk about. Yeah, we changed it up a little bit. I know before we were saying math, but you know the math was money, so I said, well, why not just go ahead and simplify it and just say money? So there we have it. It's the Tori Devon podcast. We here. It's a new year, refreshing. What are you doing this new year? What are you changing? I know everybody wants to say, what is it? New Year's resolutions. You know what I'm saying? What's your New Year's resolution? What you doing differently this year? What do you plan on? What do you plan on doing? You know what I'm saying? How you plan on leaving your mark in the world this year? You know, that's what I'm kind of focusing on this year. More so consistency, leaving my mark on the world, and more so putting just good, positive energy out into the world. That's what I'm focusing on. So I hope that inspires you to do some of that. But let's get into it without any further ado, guys. I want to go ahead and I want to just start it off with a new song, because it's a lot we gotta talk about. Right now, you know what I'm saying, the big trending thing is Soulja Boy and this crazy. Now, I told y'all in like the first episode I wasn't gonna be talking about all the drama and stuff, but Soulja Boy completely pertains to music and what's going on, because I do wholeheartedly believe that he is definitely one of the pioneers of a lot of social media and a lot of things that goes into the music that happens now. So I believe in Big Draco. Shouts out to Soulja Boy. Also, we gotta talk about the R. Kelly situation. I'm gonna touch on it a little bit. I don't want to get too deep into that, but I'm gonna touch a little bit and I'm gonna say my part in my opinion. But like I said, without any further ado, guys, I'm gonna hop into this new song. It's by my homie Luca Brasi, guys. Luca Brasi, he a real dope artist. Hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go.
Damn, KOS, when you made this one? Shit.
Yeah. Let's get it. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Let's get it. Pot still dripping in the kitchen from the chicken. Bad bitch who water whip before she leave. I check her inches. Though still swinging out the ends from the pictures. Ain't friendly, strictly business. Ain't no motherfucking sitting. Pot still dripping in the kitchen from the chicken. Bad bitch who water whip before she leave. I check her inches. Though still swinging out the ends from the pictures. Ain't friendly, strictly business. Ain't no motherfucking sitting. It ain't no motherfucking sitting. Say you run my city, boy, you motherfucking tripping. Act like you with it, bro, spit in your 50. This bitch hold by 50, it's fittingly empty, yeah. These niggas can't smoke in my chimney. Say you got gas, but it's just some good midget. I'm feeling no feelings with O's or the bitches that come from a city that you cannot visit here. These fuck niggas mad that we winning, but I make my family proud like pennies. I'm with the Reaper right now like Billy. Handed like Mandy, got problems, I'm fixing it. Shoot you in that fuck nigga you be with. Just in case he try to say today, I stay with a K like my name was Jay. Even Nick Save could make this play. Pot still dripping in the kitchen from the chicken. Bad bitch who water whip before she leave. I check her inches. Though still swinging out the ends from the pictures. Ain't friendly, strictly business. Ain't no motherfucking sitting. Pot still dripping in the kitchen from the chicken. Bad bitch who water whip before she leave. I check her inches. Though still swinging out the ends from the pictures. Ain't friendly, strictly business. Ain't no motherfucking sitting. Blue faces on me like a young nigga crippin'. Pot still dripping in the kitchen from the chicken. Give a fuck by the neck, I don't give out assistance. When you done whipping, let me check them inches. She say, boy, you tripping, you know you been on me. I don't fuck with these niggas, I know they be cloning. Act like you know me, if you know you owe me. I need everything, if it mine, then I want it. You know I'ma run it if he looking green. 250 that's the fuck nigga fee. Buy some little nigga, can't sit here for free. On IG with the P's, he might be the police. They with sticks, it's a G, just like bad children. Stand on what I say like I'm ad-living. Call Mitch up if I need to add killing. When you hopped out the porch, I was backfielding. Pot still dripping in the kitchen from the chicken. Bad bitch who water whip before she leave. I check her inches. Though still swinging out the ends from the pictures. Ain't friendly, strictly business. Ain't no motherfucking sitting. Pot still dripping in the kitchen from the chicken. Bad bitch who water whip before she leave. I check her inches. Though still swinging out the ends from the pictures. Ain't friendly, strictly business. Ain't no motherfucking sitting. Man. That's my boy Luca Brasi, Strictly Business, man. That's a real dope artist here out of Montgomery, Alabama. As you notice, I'm shouting out a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying,
from my city. I'm playing a lot of artists from my city. You know, I'm originally born and raised right here in Montgomery, Alabama. That's where this podcast is home base. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to the city. Shouts out to some of the artists in the city. Man, but like I was saying something a second ago about Soulja Boy and his things he got going on. And man, I don't know if you guys heard it or saw today. What is today? Today is January the 17th. So today, Soulja Boy took him a trip to the Breakfast Club, and he had a fun interview. He kind of talked about everybody that he kind of put on. He said he put on people like Famous Dex, Migos, who else, man? He said a little bit of everybody, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go into too much of all that name dropping, but he just said he put on a lot of people, man, even through shade at Drake, man. Now, I am interested to see what Drake is gonna do, cause I think we know for a fact what Drake does to artists when Drake comes back at artists when they mess with him. So we gonna see what Drake gonna do to Soulja Boy. I'm interested to see it. Matter of fact, I don't even know if Drake will even take his time on an artist like Soulja Boy. No disrespect to Big Draco, but I just don't know if Drake would take the time to even invest into an artist of that nature. But it is what it is. But without any further ado, like I said, let me talk a little bit about the R. Kelly situation. Lord. Ain't that something? Well, everybody's got their opinions on it. They didn't put out the whole Lifetime. Lifetime has made a whole documentary out of it. So that's what's made it this big spectacle, or this big thing in the media right now. And I think it's hard for me to give my opinion on that, because, you know, this is, and I'm sorry, people, and, you know, I'm gonna always keep it real and raw with y'all. Y'all gotta respect me for being real, you know what I'm saying? You can always hit me on Twitter, Instagram. You let me know your comments and your feedback on how you feel. But let me tell you what I'm thinking, alright? In no way, shape, or form will I ever defend a person like R. Kelly, or defend actions like, or the things that are being said about R. Kelly. Never will I ever, because those things are completely wrong. That's, you know what I'm saying, the number one thing, for and foremost, you know what I'm saying. Now what I will say is that I think that media does its job as to blowing things up or making things a lot worse. And I think that especially when money gets involved in things, people definitely, you know what I'm saying, sometimes exaggerate, or sometimes, you know what I'm saying, say different things. So I can't, it's hard for me. I'm not even gonna go too much in depth, but I'm just gonna say that I think a lot of money is involved with a lot of things, and that's just point blank period what it is, you know what I'm saying, what a lot of things boil down to, because Hugh Hefner did a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, but on paper, you know what I'm saying, paper can't be beat when things are on paper. And R. Kelly had a lot of people sign a lot of confidential agreements, I know, and I just don't know, man. It's hard for me. I just don't know if everything that the media is saying that he did, I don't know if I believe, because I believe that if someone was truly doing all this, that person would be locked up in prison, under the prison, or that them fathers, me as a father, if I were a father and I had a daughter, if I had a daughter, I would be livid. I wouldn't be going to the media. I would be going to R. Kelly, wherever he at, and I'd be burning the place down, doing what I gotta do. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't do anything wrong. That is the other part, too. If I, as a parent, didn't do anything wrong. But, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We ain't gonna go too deep. Y'all let me know. Like I said, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram. You let me know what you think. Look, guys, so let's talk this money real quick. Alright? So I think I always tell you guys about the stock ACB, Aurora Cannabis, and today, yes, it is a bad day on the market for Aurora Cannabis. Today, Aurora Cannabis is actually down about 76 cents. So, depending on how many stocks you got involved, today could be a little rough day for you. But I do want to bring up some more new companies that I have also invested in. Well, there's this game that's got this craze and got everybody going crazy, got kids going crazy, parents, got people committing, you know what I'm saying, craziness. Fortnite. Now, I tried to play it once, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't get a hold of it. It really wasn't my thing. I'm more of like a Grand Theft Auto person. But, you know what I'm saying? Look at me. I'm not a threat to society or anything. I like to shoot them up and bang. You know what I'm saying? I like to have my fun too. But I just could not get with the Fortnite thing, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, Fortnite, I said, Fortnite is one of these most popular things just in the world right now. Not even just as a game, but you know what I'm saying, with merchandise, with websites, with following, with everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just a huge thing right now. So I said, I wonder if I can invest into Fortnite, and I saw, no. Fortnite, sadly, is not a publicly traded company. And that's what stocks are. Again, stocks are your publicly traded companies. You know what I'm saying? Those are companies that you can invest in. I also want to make sure that I'm also teaching you guys along the way, as I'm telling you which ones I mess with and which ones I think you should, you know what I'm saying, look into. Remember, I'm not a stockbroker, so I can't tell you where to invest your money. I can just give you my opinion. But the place that I said that I could actually get a piece or some part of this Fortnite money was with Tencent Holdings, which is a Chinese company. See, Tencent Holdings owns 40% of the company which makes Fortnite, which I think is Epic Games, if I'm correct, which is Epic Games. So with me, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to get a piece of the pie. You know what I'm saying? That's all that we're trying to do, is we're trying to get a piece of the pie. And that stock is TCEHY. So that stock is $42.90. Grab it, do it. You know what I'm saying? If you like Fortnite, that's a way that you could dibble and dabble into the Fortnite world. So take your chances with it. That's that. You know what I'm saying? Another one that I also have looked into, that's a cheap stock, was MedMen. MedMen was a $3 stock. The ticker symbol for it is MMNFF. That's the ticker symbol for it. So that's 3 that I've given you, you know, or 2. Well, yeah, 3 I gave you today. ACB, MMNF, and then we got, what did I say? TCEHY. So those are some places and some companies to mess around with. Whew. Well, guys, since I played another artist out from the city again today, I guess I want to talk about something that matters. And let me talk about this, guys. In my city yesterday, we had something that I've never heard of, but I guess it ain't the first time, you know what I'm saying? I guess it ain't the first time. But we had somebody steal an ambulance. And then, stole the ambulance. Yeah, listen to what I'm saying. Stole the ambulance and then crashed the ambulance into the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Or into the parking deck. Let me be specific. Let me not exaggerate, like I say media pretends to do, or tends to do. But he crashed it into the parking deck. You know what I'm saying? Then also, in another instance, we had somebody dancing on the interstate. You get what I'm saying? Dancing, cranking the Soulja Boy, whipping the nays and all that on the interstate. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say that, guys, or I say that to say this, guys. 1, cocaine is a hell of a drug. But in general, drugs are a very, very, very serious thing. Also, I wanted to say that also because there was someone recently that died due to an overdose. And also, I remember recently, or not necessarily remember, but also recently, I know you guys remember Mac Miller passed away. So rest in peace to Mac Miller. Can't never forget him. But you know what I'm saying, that was due to an overdose. So I say all that to say, man, drug usage is a serious thing. You know what I'm saying? Using drugs or drug abuse is a serious thing. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very serious thing. So please guys, be careful with what you're doing. Remember that the lean and the Molly and the Percocets and the Zans and all that stuff, it may sound cool in the music, but it ain't cool to be dead. You know what I'm saying? That's just point blank period what it is. And that's kind of how I'm going to wrap that up. So guys, you know what I'm saying? Be careful with what you're doing. Know what you're doing. Live your life. Enjoy your life. But guys, that pretty much wraps me up for my 15 minutes today. Guys, I try to make this 15 minutes last forever with you. But I gotta go now. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff at Tori Devon. Until next time, tell a friend to tune in to the Tori Devon podcast show.
Tori Devon.